What's up guys, Mr. Freddy here. Today's going to be a new LEGO set review, and this time is a LEGO DC set, which is called Superman Mech versus Lex Luthor, and it's a Superman set. Set number is 76302, has 120 pieces, and is for ages 6 and up. Let's check out the box first. Here's the front of the box, which showcases the set in action. Here's the top, which showcases the Superman minifigure. Here's the spine. Here's the other spine. Here's the bottom, and here's the back, which showcases more of the set. And here's the instruction manual, which has a total of 57 pages to build. So let's check out the minifigures first. So here are the two minifigures that was included in the set. So first up is Superman himself. Now last time we got this minifigure is like around the late 2010s when the Justice League movie is about to come out, and for the first new minifigure of the character, it looks pretty nice with the, looks kind of similar to how he looks in the comics, minus the lack of the red boots, which is kind of a shame since it'll be better if it has like the red boots for the dual molding legs. Here's the front torso printing, which has the iconic Superman symbol or insignia, and here's the back printing. And Superman has the pretty cool hairpiece, even if it's not the kind of Clark Kent hairpiece. Here's his double-sided face, which shows him using the laser eyes. So yeah, so that's Superman, pretty awesome minifigure. And here's Lex Luthor, and he's in his power armor outfit, and he has like a lot of details on him, like there's like a lot of green right there. And here's the back printing, and he has these shoulder pads. It looks pretty nice, and his face, yeah, I think it looks similar to the Loki face. And he has two accessories, the kryptonite blaster and the green kryptonite crystal. And I already know I showcased what the stud blaster looks like. Let me demonstrate again. Yeah, there he goes. So the Lex Luthor minifigure, pretty cool. And I forgot to mention that this Superman figure has the just a one single cape piece instead of like the cape the capes that has those two fins on it to trying to connect it together. But here it's just one, which I think that's kind of a good thing, even through kind of like removes the more trying to like put it together thing. But I'm fine with it. So yeah, so the minifigures for the set, pretty good. So now onto the mech itself. So here's the mech, and it looks really good, and has like a lot of some pretty much the typical primary colors of Superman, like the yellows for the belt buckle, the reds for the boots, and the obviously the boost, the thrusters to make it fly, which makes it look like the cape, and these red shoulder pads, and the blue for the rest of the mech. And also it has the Superman insignia for the piece, just like the Batman insignia in the Batman mech I have already reviewed like a couple months ago. So yeah, and you can move the thrusters on any directions, and also has like the mech itself has some the same old articulations, just like the other mech sets, like the feet, like you can like swivel it and move it up and down. You can move the legs, and you can move the arms, and you can move the fingers. So yeah, and you can like open this up, the little cockpit for the mech, and you can put Superman in it, and you can like close it up, and now he's ready to battle in the somewhat of a power mech for him. And it's pretty much fun. It's pretty fun to play with it. Like you can like make it like have like a punching movement for the for the waist, which is pretty fun, and you can make it fly like this. It's very fun to like swooshing the mech to make it look like it's flying, since it's a Superman mech. So yeah. And now for the comparison to the Batman mech. So just hang on a sec. So here's the comparison to the Batman mech, and in front of the Batman mech has like a lot of playability, like the stud blaster and the batarang and this huge these huge wings to make it fly, while the Superman mech set on the other hand, it's a bit more simple but a lot more fun with the making the mech doing the punching movement when moving the the top of the mech, which is pretty cool. And also the Superman insignia piece is kind of can be a little bit tilted when when you're playing with the mech, unlike the Batman mech, which it doesn't like move on its own when playing with it. So yeah, I think that's a +1 for the Batman mech, but the Superman mech, it's pretty good. So just like can you have like a lot of fun like reenacting some have like the good old Superman versus Lex Luthor fights like this. So yeah. All right, so final thoughts on this set. So overall, this is actually a pretty great set with the more of a simpler mech build and 2 minifigures, unlike the Batman mech, which doesn't include the Joker, unfortunately, which that would make the set a bit better. But there's the 2 minifigures are really great, and the the coloring on the mech and how it's built is really great, especially the nice detail that these 2 thruster fins. Oh, excuse me for a second. Well, from what I'm about to say, those thrusters make it look like Superman's cape, and the shoulder pads almost looks like the rest of the cape. And the main flaw is the insignia can be a little bit loosey. Like if you accidentally remove it, it'll be lost. So it's just best to just be careful of it. So yeah, and playability on the mech is really fun. Like you can make it doing the looks like it's punching. So yeah, and for at the cheap price of $14, it's actually a pretty great value set for for Superman fans to get it. Like younger Superman fans to like have fun with it. And for collectors, this is actually a pretty nice novelty set to get, since it's been a while since we have a Superman set that wasn't like Batman related. So yeah, so ranking on this set, I'll just give it a really solid 8 out of 10, since it's a great mech set, and it's just great to see like a Superman set that wasn't Batman related. So yeah. So anywho, I just hope you guys enjoyed this Lego set review on the Lego DC set Superman Mech versus Lex Luthor. And I forgot to mention the details on the Lex Luthor minifigure is really great with the it's almost faithful to his power armor outfit. So yeah. All right, so I just hope you guys enjoyed this Lego set review on this set. So like and comment the video and subscribe for content. So this is Mr. Freddy here, and I hope you have a very good day. So bye.